Hey everyone, Rosebowski here, and welcome back to our WonderCup battle series, where you guys challenge me to a WonderCup battle. Now, this week's battle, guys, is between myself and at Brandon Barbosa 2. There is another Brandon Barbosa out there, but this, Brandon Barbosa 2, is who we fought this week, and his name, Nodnarb, is, I presume Brandon spelled backwards, which is very clever of Brandon, and that wasn't his only clever move in today's match. As you will see, today's match was difficult. Very, very difficult for me, and I will tell you why in just 1 second. But first, let's have a look at our team. As you will have known, if you watched Wednesday's Wonder Trade Addictions video, you will have seen the team that I will be using for today's battle. First up, we've got Turtwig, then we have got Lotad, our Mama Grande, we've got Ralts, Riolu, Froakie, and finally our little Cubone, who is our wild card. Now, first of all, looking at our team, the Pokemon that you would look... That would look like we're the best. We're probably Lotad if it had good moves, Froakie, any one of them. Actually, any one of those Pokemon we had there could be good if they got their egg moves. Unfortunately, we only had Tackle on Turtwig. I think there was maybe Leer or something on there as well. Same with Riolu. It had Quick Attack, and Froakie all just had Pound and Growl, I think it was. So the main Pokemon in our team were going to be Mama Grande, our Lotad, which had Giga Drain. It was Giga Drain, Leech Seed, Astonish, and something else, and we had Ralts with Confusion, and finally we had Cubone with Bone Club and Headbutt. So they were the moves, and they were going to be the 3 MVPs in this battle. So not exactly the best haul on Wednesday. The Pokemon were quite good. We got quite a few starters. Fennekin was also included in that until we traded it out for a Cubone. So the time of night I was trading was quite nice, but unfortunately we did not get the moves we needed. Now, moving on to Brandon's team. Brandon has immediately 2 major threats in that team. The first one being Ferroseed right there, and the second one being right beside it is Scythar. Moving on, we've got Fletchling, Froakie, Finneon, Ferroseed, Scythar, and Flabébé. Depending on what moves Flabébé has, maybe even a Vine Whip or such on that Pokemon there. But just looking at it, Scythar is a major threat, mainly because it's such a powerful Pokemon on its own, compared to all the little baby Pokemon on my team, and we've also got that Ferroseed. That Ferroseed, we have got nothing. We literally have nothing on our team to deal with that little bastard, and that proves a major difficulty. So Brandon, let's just jump straight into this and show the people what we are made of, as Brandon issues a challenge with his lovely purple badge on his hat. I love that. I will say quickly, thank you very much, Brandon, for this battle. It was fantastic. So Flabébé versus Turtwig is the first matchup, and it is basically who has got the best tackle. It is 1 tackle from the Flabébé, which we eat up really nicely. That is why I put Turtwig out first, because he can take as many hits as he wants, and I can hopefully scout out the rest. Now, I just went for another tackle against this Finneon because it was going to be the Flabébé that he has. We do decent damage on the Finneon, but unfortunately, Finneon has got Aurora Beam, which is super effective on our Turtwig, and that is pretty much done for the Turtwig without any healing moves, which is a shame, because if we had Giga Drain on that Turtwig there, or any kind of absorber, then that Finneon would have gone down. So we can switch into Froakie real quick, and we absorb this Aurora Beam, no problems at all, which is great since Froakie is not the bulkiest. We scare the Finneon away, which was my plan, because Froakie, knowing as many moves as it can know, is a good threat. But unfortunately, out comes number 12, the Ferroseed. Whoever was breeding up that little bastard can go to hell, because he proves very, very difficult to even touch because of the iron barbs. So we switch out Froakie and move into our next Pokemon, Mama Grande. I wanted to see if we could use any of the bullet... If we could set up maybe even a Leech Seed or something on the Ferroseed, it was my thinking, but the Bullet Seed right here hit 3 times and did a butt-ton of damage. I went for the Synthesis, getting a wee cure off here, because I thought that was our best bet, and see how many times the Bullet Seed can hit next time, and hopefully less. Number 12 goes for the Bullet Seed. Good move there again by Brandon, because he obviously saw that it did a plenty of damage, and Mama Grande, probably our best Pokemon in the team, is down to 73 health already. That is not good, so we switch out into our next Pokemon. We got into Turtwig because I thought Turtwig is going to be pretty much sacked off anyway. It could probably take the moves, but this is when Brandon plays an absolutely spectacular move with the Pharaoh Seed and raises its defense. This tackle from our Turtwig now does next to nothing, maybe 3 HP. It was ridiculous. The Iron Barbs plays a big part again, and unfortunately, Turtwig is pretty much going to be sacked off here after that tackle. We're going to go for a tackle again because there's no point switching out Turtwig to just die later on, and it's pretty much good game, Turtwig. You did your best scouting out, but unfortunately, that Pharaoh Seed is just too damn defensive for our likings, along with the Iron Barbs and the typing it's on. We have nothing to deal with it, so my next bet was to scare it out. Brandon doesn't know we have no fighting type moves on our Riolu, so at least we get it out of there, so the Harden is negated. Now Scyther comes in. Not knowing what the Scyther has, I take our Riolu out here because I don't want to risk it, because I need Riolu just to scare that Pharaoh Seed away. That was my only hope for it. Bringing in Froakie next because, well, I need the rest of our Pokemon. I need the Cubone and I need our Ralts. So I just bring in the Froakie, it gets the defense drop, and that is it. Scyther is far too fast and pretty much just ruins Froakie's day. Froakie is gone. Unfortunately, that's another Pokemon down, and we are in dire straits here, guys. Bring in Riolu because I need, as I said before, I need the rest of our Pokemon, hopefully, to even do a little bit of damage later on. Night Slash on the Riolu just takes off too much damage, even though it's not very effective. And Vacuum Wave, obviously, the priority move here is going to go ahead of the Quick Attack. And it's just pretty much GG. That Scyther is just too damn powerful. The Quick Attack gets ahead of the Scyther this time because Scyther is going to actually go for the Leer because he wants to lower our defenses as much as possible to kill us with one more hit. We're going to take advantage of that by going for the Quick Attack. Brandon here should have actually tried to just completely destroy me. He goes for it this time, the Night Slash, and goodbye, Riolu. You did your part. You scared away the Pharaoh Seed, which was probably going to destroy all of our Pokemon if it stayed in. And this time we sent out our Cubone, our lovely female Cubone. Now, I was just hoping that Cubone was going to be bulky enough with the headbutt, hopefully take out our Scyther here. The second main threat on the team. Normally it would be the main threat, but because we don't have any fire-type Pokemon to deal with a steel-type or fighting, then we're pretty much done. It's just Headbutt City here from our Cubone because there's no point using Bone Club because it will not affect Scyther. Get the headbutt off again. This time I'm hoping to kill it, but luck is not on our side. Scyther holds on with probably 1 HP, gets a Quick Attack off after all those Leers, and we just didn't get any luck in this match, guys. We got no luck in this match, and that our poor Cubone has to deal with the Finneon here. That is just a stupid move, so Cubone disappears. Great move there from Brandon, bringing in the Finneon to scare away our Cubone. Now we bring in Mama Grande, because we know Mama Grande can do it if she holds on. And she does. She tanks that really, really nicely. Signal Beam. Now this is, I did not expect Signal Beam on this Finneon, and it held my breath, guys, my fucking breath, as we got the Giga Drain off to defeat the Finneon, but that Signal Beam, I did not expect that from the Finneon. The Finneon, even though it's weak as shit, had a very good moveset. That Aurora Beam, that Signal Beam, destroyed our second best Pokemon in Mama Grande. Now, Mama Grande, I want to keep for another day, so we switch her out, apologies, and we're bringing in our Ralts. Now, Ralts, we get the Iron Barbs off, which is quite nice, which is exactly what I planned, so any tackles, but it doesn't go for a tackle. Goes for the Bullet Seed, and the Bullet Seed is just too strong. Ralts' defenses are absolute booty, and we can do absolutely nothing here. We go for the Confusion, but as you know, it's not going to be very effective. We've just got nothing we can do against this Pharaoh Seed. Number 12, there's just nothing. We are stuck, and at this point, I'd basically given up, because there was nothing I could do. I could stall it. I could try and stall it out. That was literally all I had. So we brought Mama Grande back in. Mama Grande's going to do her best. We're going to go for a Synthesis. First thing off, I knew it outspeed our Pharaoh Seed number 12 over there and get the HP off. And hopefully we could hold on for as long as humanly possible. It was basically me wasting time trying to stall out Brandon here. Hopefully maybe even frustrating him to switch out into another one of his Pokemon. But no, he was adamant that he was staying in. I go for another Synthesis, because there's nothing else I could do. All I've got is left is Cubone, and Cubone is going to be destroyed by that Bullet Seed, just as Mama Grande is here. That Pharaoh Seed, what a bastard, with a critical hit as well, to add insult to injury. Is it going to kill Mama Grande this time? The answer is yes. Unfortunately, Mama Grande, another crit to add insult to injury. Crit mattered 4 times. Goodbye, Mama Grande. And this is it. GG. We have brought in our Cubone. Our Cubone can Bone Club. That's it. We could do as much damage as possible. Look at that damage. That was the thing. That damage was spectacular. But Cubone is just too weak to these grass moves. Super effective. There's nothing we can do here. We can hope for the crit here, but we miss. That is just exactly the luck we've had in this episode and for the rest of the series. Brandon must have been sitting there rubbing his little fingers together, because if we had held on, got the crit, you never know, we could have maybe sweeped through the rest of the Pokemon. Who else did he have? He had Froakie. Froakie didn't have any moves, but we would have been low HP anyway. I think Flabébé would have come in there, probably with a grass move, and finished us off. So, great work there by Brandon. He got a luck with the Ferroseed there, and that's it. That's all she wrote, folks. It is one of those things, the WonderCup battles. If you manage to get, all it takes is one Pokemon. That Scyther I could have dealt with. I could have dealt with the Scyther if he didn't have Ferroseed, if he had another one of the Pokemon, if he had Ralts, if he had a starter with a shit, just tackle, then things could have been completely differently. But Brandon played very well as well. That Finneon came in, did brilliantly with basically taking out Mama Grande. And that was it. That was one of my best Pokemon. So congratulations there to at Brandon Barbosa 2. Remember that 2 is all important. You don't want to be getting this fake Brandon Barbosa. But guys, thank you very much for watching this video. If you are hyped for the next video, if you're hyped for the next video and potentially battling against me, which you will probably win at this stage in recording, because we just seem to be getting straight up booty, but fingers crossed, fingers crossed. We've had one win, guys. We've had one win. Maybe next time. As I said, if you are interested in battling me, remember to put your friend code and your Twitter address in the comment section below, because I pick randomly and I go on Twitter and I ask you if you are free. And yes, guys, remember to drop a like if you enjoyed today's episode. But either way, guys, I will see you on Wednesday for the next Wonder Trade Addictions video, where we will get some awesome Pokemon. We will. Positive thinking, guys. Either way, I've been Razbowski. You've been the wonderful bastards, as always, for watching. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.